Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to you, and a warm welcome to FBN Capital's 5th Annual Investor Conference. I mean, one of the primary reasons we host these events is to, create a forum where key stakeholders in the economy can meet, interact, share ideas as to ways we can help to develop the economy in a sustainable manner. And over the years, we've spent various conferences focusing on certain themes. We've had a conference where we focused on key sectors of the economy that, if developed, could have a major multiplier effect on the economy, like power, for example, like infrastructure, for example. We've also spent time looking at how the private sector can play a much more, if empowered, can play a much more meaningful role in driving development in the economy. We've also had 1 year session when, to capitalize on the positive sentiment around the rebasing, we had some discussions around how does Nigeria transition from a frontier to an emerging market. This year, ladies and gentlemen, is a year of change. It's a year where we've seen change on the political front in particular, but also a year where we face significant headwinds economically. And that's why we felt that this year, let us spend this day thinking about how to do things differently. How we can reinvent the Nigerian economy, how we can, given the fiscal challenges, do more with less. We will have the benefit today of listening to experts talk about experiences of reform in other major emerging markets. So today we really want to, as much as possible, think through how do we do things differently. We will have a session where, as much as you want to reinvent and go forward, you cannot forget the past. So the truth is that the Nigerian economy is still very much energy/oil dependent. And so we will have a session also where we're going to look at how do we reinvent a critical sector in our economy, which is the oil and gas sector. But before we actually kick into the sessions today, there's a very important project that we as a group have been working on for some time now. Over the last 5 or 6 years, FBN Capital has evolved and grown, I would say, tremendously, from a business that had 1 subsidiary to a business that now has 5 significant subsidiaries. And given the more recent acquisition of Kakawa Discount House by FBN Holdings and the planned integration of that business into our investment banking and asset management division, we felt that there was a risk that we may be sending confusing signals out to the clients. Many a time people ask me, FBN trustees, what's the relationship with FBN Capital? What's the relationship with FBN Merchant Bank to be? And we felt it was important to revisit and recalibrate how we engage with our clients and our stakeholders. And through the last 6-7 months, we've been developing really a pretty comprehensive, I would say, brand redefinition plan. And we have decided to unify all those entities under one brand identity, which is, in our view, more simple and a more effective way for clients to understand us, and also internally for us to operate as much as possible more as one cohesive group. So ladies and gentlemen, it gives me tremendous pleasure, I hope it shows in my face, to unveil and introduce the new brand identity, FBN Quest. Thank you. Now, why Quest? I imagine some of you are saying. We felt it was important to have a name that is unique and identifiable, particularly when you look at the group. We are part of, a very substantial financial services group in sub-Saharan Africa. So we felt we wanted something that was a little unique and identifiable. We also wanted something that reflects our business intent. We have, I would say, an unwavering and unrelenting, and my colleagues know, an unshakable commitment to adding value. That's what our business is about. So we wanted something that suggests a desire, a quest, a determination to add value at every opportunity. One of our internal propositions is pushing boundaries, being trailblazers. And again, we felt Quest was something that again reflected that sort of energy and that sort of pioneering spirit as well of our parent in setting up the very first bank in Nigeria over 120 years ago. So again, we felt we wanted something that really captured that spirit. It's something that we feel speaks to embarking on new journeys, forging new paths, and redefining standards. And it really represents, I think, a partnership we embark on. One of the key shifts in our thinking is being an entirely much more client-centric focused organization. So going forward, you would probably hear less of FBN Securities, for example, FBN Trustees, FBN Capital. You will hear FBN Quest, but most importantly, you will hear about the service that we provide, whether we are advising you, whether we're financing you, whether we're securing your assets, whether you are investing alongside or on your behalf. So we want to be much more client-centric. And that's why, again, we felt we needed a name that really, I would hope, resonates and makes our stakeholders understand that we're in a partnership and we're in a journey with them as they navigate financial challenges and opportunities. Needless to say, it's new, and we certainly understand that these things don't come easy. We have a very comprehensive rollout plan, and I would hope that all of the people here will also be champions of our new brand identity, FBN Quest.